And let's get started then. Alright. You guys, and get the top off, and welcome everybody to Fall of Avanswell. Are you all ready for some adventure? For adventure?
Your kitty?
No, well, that might just be deadly. Don't worry about it. But yes, no. Hope everybody's having a fine day and is, enjoying yourself. I'm being joined by my usual crew for this week. We'll go over everything. I, of course, am your PM here. And why don't we dive into attention now?
I gotta change my thing.
You're not on the correct little thing. Why don't we have everybody roll d20 and see what will go first, and then I will present the question for the roll.
Also, I did not hear myself when I said that.
You didn't?
Oh, there we go. I hear myself now.
Okay.
Don't know what that was.
Weird. We just need a
I was changing my guy.
All right, looks like Umbrin's first. So the question for this week that I presented to warm us all up is describe the moment you felt like a hero before this adventure, and what do you think about it? So this like a big option that you had this week. What's a thought about that? What is your heroic action? Joe / Umbrin. Go ahead. I'll turn to you in your introduction. If you're talking, we can't hear you. You might be muted.
Yeah.
I was coughing and I had muted myself and forgot to unmute.
This has happened before.
Yeah. I am Joe. I am playing Umbrin Wisespark, the Fetchling Liminal Fetchling Animist. I can speak today. And I would say his first heroic moment that he would be when the town he was living in that had his church mentor was attacked. That was the first time his spirits empowered him, and he tried to fend off the church for people to be able to evacuate, and passed out during the experience.
Interesting.
That is why he doesn't know what happened to his mentor.
The age-old spiritual stuff just messes with your brain. Interesting.
Well, sudden influx of power. I mean, I've already passed out twice in the campaign already, so...
You do keep running into certain situations that cause this. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn brain aneurysms.
Look, they're perfectly fine. They're perfectly perfectly organism.
Perfectly brain.
Aneurysm. Anyway, Wyrm.
Can Calder go first? I'm still crafting mine a little bit because I completely forgot to think about this.
I guess Jessie, since Wyrm is turning it over to you.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Okay, fine.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm playing Calder Wrynn, human gunslinger. I don't think Calder's ever had a single heroic moment in his life. He's sort of a self-described coward.
Mm-hmm.
He's more likely to leave someone behind to die than he is to risk his own life. He's not a good person.
I mean, good enough. So I guess that's a thing that, like, you know, it's a little bit new, everything that's going on here. Then I guess with the
Yeah, this is maybe the first time in his life where he's actively put himself into conflict instead of just running away.
Interesting.
It's a new experience.
Okay, brave Sir Robin.
At many times uncomfortable.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
We've come so close to death. So many times.
That's interesting.
Okay,
All right. So
I am ready now.
you're ready now. All right.
I had an idea. I just had to think more about how to like word it because like I just had the core of an idea. Anyway, I'm Diamond Wyrm. I'm playing Ixbanor, the Awakened Ferret, Sorcerer Alchemist. Probably the first time I did anything heroic was when someone else's cat familiar got into my master's office, and I had to defend my food against it, and I successfully drove it away. I decided I never wanted to do it again. I got way too many scratches.
Well, that definitely sounds like a heroic thing you could have done.
And not the good kind of scratches.
No. Granted, then my master died and I got all heroic, but still terrified of everything.
Horrible deaths of loved ones do end up sometimes adding that heroicness to you. Sometimes.
That's
It
Batman.
adds purpose.
Anyway, all right. Very good, very good, very good. So, if you missed our last time, interesting things occurred. Basically, everybody was in town trying to figure out how to get all these nice, civilians and random people that are like, probably not in the best of shape with the entire, invading army, how to get them out of town safely. It was a big question, how can we possibly get all these people out of here and not dead?
Mm-hmm. I mean, also, Umbrin had another episode, which I just realized is 2 pages of notes for me.
He does have these more often than you'd think.
Only 2 so far.
Well, that's for just the last one. The other one was less. I think that was only like half a page.
Well, I was living someone's life.
I know, it took a while. I was also taking very detailed notes because I really wanted to keep track of everything as much as possible.
So,
I took clip notes.
You did. Umbrin had this nice thing of like diving into the mind of someone and kind of figuring out what was going on. I guess that's the easiest way to describe it. It was pleasant, fine, good.
It was better than the last time.
Basically, his brain was infused by a magical journal that may or may not have been able to kill him had he done things wrong. Who knows?
You never know on these things. Sometimes it leads to horrific brain aneurysms that result in death. Sometimes it doesn't.
I think I remember you telling me that, like, if I tried to dispel it, it wouldn't go well for him or something like that.
It would have been a thing that would have happened. It would have been entertainment for me.
I'll just be a little brain dead. I'm still good.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Only a bit of aneurysm. It's still good. So yeah. And in the meantime, everybody basically went on a quest to figure out how to get everybody out of town. And so the plan you came up with was an interesting one, I've got to say. The entire idea is to create a type of poison, dump in the river to kind of like maybe not kill the creatures in the river, but to basically kind of mess them up a little bit. And then also to basically create walls. You went about this, and it was a pretty good, I think, activity. You were
Mobile
constructing.
walls.
Yeah, mobile
On
walls.
wheels.
On wheels.
Yes.
I think it went fairly well, and was quite an interesting bit of action you got there. So, You've managed to get things in pretty good shape, I'd say. You're set up, as it would, for getting people out of there. And we left off that a team of you went outside to basically set the poison up, kind of upstream. And the few of you that remained basically were going to be part of the get people out team. So you kind of split up the team, split the party, as you will. The people at shore are being attacked by something from the sky, a dangerous, deadly sky creature coming down upon them, with hopes to bring their blood about.
Also, at the end of the last session, I mentioned I would have drank some healing potions. You said to wait to the beginning of this session. I'm going to drink those real quick.
Cool. All right. This one.
And I'm going to drink a second one.
I thought you were going to drink that. You're also going to drink that potion of numbness or whatever.
Yes. Thank you. Ugh, that was a crappy one. I'll drink with the last one I have on me for right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. That sucked. 2 1s.
All right. Let me send you over to the appropriate
Where
place.
is the... Where the hell do I have that other...
I mean, I think in
Should be
theory,
in my-
if you want, you can use a hero point to re-roll one of them. I think it works on any.
I'm not going to use a hero point to possibly get 7 more HP. That's...
That was
Just
2 double ones.
No, I'm
though.
trying to...
It was impressive.
What the hell was that potion called?
it's like numbing potion.
I don't see it on my sheet. I know I took it.
Let me look. Is it still in the party sheet? No, it's not in the party sheet.
Yeah, it's not in my...
Numbing
items.
tonic.
Numbing.
Yeah, I don't have it in my items. Which is weird, because I swore I dragged it over.
I mean, it is a temporary item. So I wonder if
It hasn't been a day.
No, because normally they go away when you rest.
Yeah.
Well, just grab one from the... Just, like, search items and grab one. Numbing tonic, let me tell you which level.
It was a lesser.
Lesser, yeah.
Because mine is still in my inventory.
Check my inventory. Maybe it's possible it got a... Nope, I don't have it.
Numbing tonic, lesser.
I'll duplicate mine and put one of these
I got
guys.
it.
Okay.
I got it. I searched the compendium. There it is. Lesser. Use.
These guys did I give you?
I think you said...
Wasn't it like
that was-
3 or 4?
What's
Yeah,
it
it was 3
for,
or
then?
4. I don't... Okay.
4 dudes.
It wasn't a bunch. I know it was just like a few dudes.
Oh, I think it was 3. It was 3 because
Yeah.
it was 5 of you total. That's
Oh shit! I'm not
Okay.
on this map, so it didn't. I don't know if it actually applied to me or not, because I had myself on the other map.
Mm.
Oh, I would have been over by the water.
Yes, I assume everybody's technically over by the water.
Yeah.
Ah! Not
Nope.
in the water.
There, off to hell he goes.
Also, you should probably put a token on the board for the orb.
Orb?
Yeah, his orb.
My Oculus orb.
Because he's trying to get it as far as he can.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
good to
yeah,
keep
yeah,
progress.
yeah, yeah. Fine. It's a large orb,
Hold
right?
on.
Yeah, it's
let me
large.
get to the spell. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I
Great.
remember.
You can have this ogre as an orb. I can just maneuver it. Here, you know. I'm an orb of water.
I guess technically. Oh, I can't move it. It would technically one square closer to me since I just.
There you go.
Yeah. You'll have to move it for me because I don't have control, or give me control of the token.
Oh, that's so weird. The grid is slightly off.
Yeah, I tried to
yeah,
fix
it
that
is.
for a while. I couldn't get it fixed.
So there should be 140 grid size
Yeah.
pixels.
Yeah, it didn't apply the numbing tonic actually to my token.
All right, I've rolled a bunch of NPCs. 3, 2, 1, 2, roll.
I probably should have
Those
given
are-
you a gridless version. They have
What what should I do about that? Because I
Oh wow. I'm not wasting my hero point.
so, it's just what 5 temporary hit points is it?
It's 5 when you drink it, and then 5 per turn.
at the beginning of every round.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can,
Oh yeah, I have 5 temporary on my sheet, so okay, I'm good.
There should be, when you like cover your thing, there should be an effect that says numbing tonic lesser.
Nope.
Or effect numbing tonic.
But
Alright, hold on.
my token wasn't out there when I did it.
1 second.
Yeah.
Go into the party stash. I duplicated mine and dropped one in there.
Okay, give me a second.
And then drag the effect onto yourself and then delete the tonic.
Party.
So basically, yeah, you can do this there. So now you can drag that effect that's in the chat onto your
Onto your token.
yeah, where it says effect numbing.
Ah, okay, hold on.
Yeah, there you go. And then I'll delete it. There you go.
Now it should
Thank you.
automatically apply.
Okay. Oh, I gotta roll my initiative.
Yes. I mean, you're doing something, so it might not matter, but we'll see.
Well, it's only, it's only, I still have actions,
True.
even
He's
with
gonna,
that.
gonna get your pockets ran by that ogre, dude.
The water orb ogre. It is just a large.
It's for the fiction. No.
'Cause
Look,
that-
I
the
can
Alchemist
maneuver
sword's
it
only
at
2
very
actions,
least.
So I have an action left.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's fine.
Well, let's begin our encounter. Cool, great. All right. Jimmy here. We'll target that, and I guess it's just gonna. You'll be like, "Holy crap! There's a big old beastie over there." And you just shoot it a couple of times. Let's see how well this goes. Oh, hey. It will actually hit the thing pretty well. Well, Jimmy, Jimmy tries, and he did okay. Umbrin.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do here.
Mhm.
I recommend you walk away.
Well, I can't walk away too far, because to move the orb out, I need to keep a distance.
Yeah, but we could always move the orb when the manticore is dead. And you not getting your head ripped off by a manticore, I think, is optimal for the plan.
So your rangers are going to be Jimmy, Chris, and Stefan.
Oh, they're so cooked. They have names. Those are red shirt names if ever I saw them.
Let me see something. Because I can look at how long does I can sustain it up to a minute is the problem too. So
It's what-
Yeah, it is a sustained spell. That's right.
yeah, so I gotta stay.
You
Yeah,
got to
that's
continue
right.
what you're doing.
Takes
What I
speed,
will
yeah.
do is
Well, you
This
can do other
round,
things. You can do other things as long as they don't also. Well, no. Yeah, you can do other things. It's just you have to spend 1 action sustaining.
yeah, I have 2 actions left. So I gotta see what
And as part of sustaining, you do its thing.
yeah, I gotta see a few things. Yeah, so it'll move 10 feet. Because I am sustaining.
Okay.
And then...
Oh, sorry, that's a selected movement. There we go.
that thing is 65 feet away. God damn it.
Technically, farther than that. If you see, there's this nice plus 60 feet on it.
Okay.
So it's up in the air too. Just as a note.
No, that's 30 feet. That doesn't help. Oh! I know what I can do to it! Because I still have this available. I'm going to cast Chilling Darkness on it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that one action?
It's a 2 action. It's 1 action to sustain, so I have 2 actions left.
I see.
So...
Okay. That does hit it.
Okay. Oh, I guess I should actually ping the entire spell, too. Cast. I should have done that.
Mm-hmm.
And roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know this spell. There we go.
Okay.
So it does get a
Oh.
save.
Oh, what's it do?
Oh, I thought it did.
No.
No, you're
Oh
only
no,
targeting
no,
Your
no,
attack
never
roll.
mind. It's just an AC. Yeah, never mind. So he
you
takes
hit.
20, and his speed is reduced, I believe.
No.
Oh, wait.
That's
It
not
rolled the 5d. Oh yeah,
So
it's-
It
does
doesn't have
full
the
damage
holy
to-
trait, so it doesn't
Yeah,
get extra
that's right.
spirit damage.
yeah, no, okay.
And this isn't the
Thought
this
it-
doesn't drop the speed.
No, I thought it did. I thought it had something in there.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay, so Jimmy's gone. Now we're gonna turn to our next of our little rangery dudes here, Chris. Chris is going to, of course, target and launch a volley of attacks, and we'll see how Chris does here. Actually hits. Man,
Oh wow.
they've been rolling very well for their first attacks.
I want to take another shot and then walk way back, man. I don't think you can handle that.
We've got to protect Umbrin.
Oh, you're so fucked.
We gotta protect her. What's his name?
I'm not doing this for me, you idiot.
Stepham's been like, I'm Stefan. I will shoot at it too. The power of Stefan.
Okay, maybe I want you to die. Yeah.
I forgot to target for Stefan there. Sorry, that would be a hit.
Oh wow.
Man,
Yeah, 3 hits.
they
not
are
bad.
getting these first strikes in pretty well. These little dudes are doing. I like how because the tracker doesn't track that the 3 dudes are on your side. It claims it's an extreme counter.
Oh yeah, you have to change
Oh.
the affiliation to party instead of neutral or
yeah,
opposition.
I
That
figured-
doesn't matter. But
It doesn't really matter right now. Neither of those will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
Calder, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to activate a piece of elemental ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Just outside my range. That's fine. I'll take a shot.
Okay.
Only a slight penalty.
What, you will hit?
Nice. The most important one is the persistent damage. The splash doesn't matter, but...
Yeah. Okay.
11. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna... Ooh. What can I do with one action?
Also, at its range, you guys, it's about 90 feet. based
Yeah.
on that.
Because it's up in the air.
Yeah.
Pythagorean theorem. I just,
And my gun is a max range of a non-penalty range of like 60, but I'm sure he'll fly up and start beating the shit out of us soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk backwards. I'm gonna stride back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That'll
Okay.
be it.
Just get behind Umbrin.
You got this. Get him, Umbrin.
Thanks.
I told all of you to walk back. This isn't on me.
I can't walk back and get it out there.
Well, getting it out there right now is the important part. Surviving
but
it.
If it takes too long...
No way it would take longer than a minute. A minute's like...
Yeah, but
10
if it takes a
rounds?
minute,
You just
I
let me roll
can't get
that.
it out there.
Okay.
Plus, I have one trick up my sleeve to protect myself once.
1, 2.
Okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, I don't get that anymore. Living fortification. Living fortification is not a great feature.
Would it be like douche going down? I have to like do some math in my brain. Don't worry, give me a second. It's a beat.
Nah.
I literally have a Pythagorean theorem calculator open. How far do you want to go?
I'm just using the basic like, because it's going down a little bit, so I'm figuring that out. All right. That's correct. Which would be at. That would be it, I believe. Okay. Let's make sure. All right. Cool. All right. Hey, I guess I'll go for these guys here.
Sorry, guys.
Nah.
Got 2 actions. All right. It's going to use
About 6.
2 of its abilities. So it's basically got the 2 people at the front at our 2 good friends here.
2 red shirts.
They're not red shirts. They've got nice names. Who I'm trying to forget because I wrote them down and
Red shirts can have
I've
names.
got to move them over to my different notes. Sorry.
Yeah. Like Scotty.
You don't know?
Some of them away party members that got killed did have names.
Yeah.
They only had first names. If you don't have a last name, you're screwed.
These guys don't have last names. They're screwed probably. Anyway,
Yeah.
so, I'm gonna roll. Let's target.
Uh-oh, that's not good
you.
news for Ixbanor. Actually, technically, he doesn't. What did his master's last name? He doesn't technically have a last name.
Well.
Oh crap.
So you take double damage. I don't know if you're still up. He takes 20, and he is basically like pinned in spot. And then this guy can also get one of these things. Just a normal hit. And he's also pinned in his spot. As like spikes go flying out as this thing's flying up and like whips its tail out and basically like a bunch of spikes impale into both of them. As Chris and Stefan have like can been shot up a little bit.
Why does no one listen when I tell them to run away?
Chris,
Why, you
Stefan!
fools?
Well, heck,
Oh,
still got the persistent damage.
Hell yeah, 1 damage per
Yeah.
turn.
Alright.
Doing numbers.
You bastard! Anyway.
Take a shot and run, please. For the love of God.
I thought I was trying
Yeah, just leave me out here dangling. Got it.
These are just dudes.
You bastard! And then
That guy got hit for 20 and he's already at like half HP.
Yeah.
Thump thump. Jimmy's gonna shoot some arrows and try to hit. Umbrin, it's your turn then.
Well, guess what?
Mm-hmm. You're
10
moving.
feet.
You're moving another 10 feet.
Oh yeah, moving another 10 feet, and then I'm also casting Chilling Darkness again.
Ah.
So,
Roll your attack roll.
yeah,
That'll miss.
Damn.
oh, that sucks.
So you'll blast out, and the creature this time, recognizing what you have, will kind of like dodge out of the way and then kind of like start leering towards you, as it's now got your attention.
Yeah.
No shit.
Ugh. Chris is like, got like a spike in his shoulder. It's like not doing well. He's still gonna like, like crack it open and kind of hold up his bow and use his other hand and be like, for the birch leads! Ah. Ah. Yeah, I'm Stefim. I will shoot you.
I'm the team. I mean, hey, if nothing else, they got hard, I guess.
I will shoot too.
And crit.
Oh wow.
Ha!
Ah,
Did he just kill it?
He just killed me.
Oh god.
I will shoot too.
God damn.
Stefim, yeah. As he kind of like, like work to get like a spike that's like kind of like impaled into his leg out. He's like, ow! Stefim is in pain. Well, I guess that's the end of the encounter.
I mean, did you follow the rules for when you add NPC allies?
I did a little bit. It was not. This was not meant to
Thankfully,
be.
you just subtract it from the total.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be a tough
Then you can
fight.
add more in.
But also, like everything got initiative on it.
That's true.
Yeah,
that did not help.
we all
And
went
the
before
guy
it.
and the guys all hit the
and-
first round.
And surprisingly, a lot of hits, and then a crit.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, I was like, man, I expected them all to miss. It was gonna fly
Yeah.
up and then one shot all of them.
What was their level? What is their level?
They're level 3. They're actually
If
supposed
they're
to
just
be
dudes.
because like Umbrin
Well.
losing an action, like it might, I again I couldn't remember the exact number that we were supposed to have. Could have been 2, could have been 3, but we went for 3 instead.
No, it was 3. I remember it was at least 3. It was 3 or 4, and you gave us the lower
Yeah.
end, so.
All right.
I'll continue moving that Aquasaur.
I don't think it matters. Not that
Yeah, I know.
one. As much.
Just
anymore.
in case.
All right.
9 more manticores.
So you'll be able to move the Aqueous Orb eventually. I mean the Aqueous Ogre
To the
out to where
60
you do
feet.
to the 60 feet.
The
Wait,
Aqueous
so
Ogre.
It just shaves itself and looks like an ogre made of water with barrels in the center of it.
I just
Hey,
realized
guys.
something that might have been. Smart. Probably could have just done like that, and then just moved that.
Well, it had to be close enough for them to pour it in first.
Well, I know. I'm saying what I'm.
He's
saying
talking about
is
representing
you
the
use-
orb.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could have represented the orb with a circle
Yeah,
and moved it.
I was originally just going to ping the spell and put the actual thing
Yeah.
out, but that was funnier. So.
Yeah.
It was. That's fair.
Look, I'm still used to the.
I made my aqueous orb into the shape of an ogre.
Mhm. Alright, so the poison will dump into the water out a little far from shore, just to get like a good so you're making sure it spreads out into the current as much as possible.
Yeah.
Certainly speaking, your 3 people there, Jimmy, like Chris has kind of got some wounds, he's not doing well. I forgot they were kind of wounded from before. How much damage had they taken last time?
I don't know.
Can I go?
They did heal a little bit.
They did
Yeah,
heal
they
a little
drank
bit.
potions.
Let me scroll up. I know like you did roll for damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I can heal everyone.
Wasn't the 2d20? I'm just trying to go
I mean, I
back
know-
to the end. Oh, that's right. It was it? No, that's a d100. I've scrolled back too far. Sometimes it's just hard like that, where you're trying to scroll back enough and figure out where my numbers were.
I'm guessing at this point I probably should.
Okay, you
remove
took.
the,
There it
numbering.
is. It was 31 damage. That's right.
Mosquito fight.
Yeah, but then you did heal. You did say they drink potions. They had some.
They
Yeah,
did.
you never. I don't think you rolled them out.
I did not roll them out. I did forget to do that. I also did not roll saves for them. I'm just gonna roll saves for them and see how that went, just because that might make a difference on some things. Where are you? Here, there you are. Just gonna roll. I think it was reflex. Oh, okay. Okay. And okay. So, honestly speaking, they did drink some potions, so they're all alive, but they're doing terrible. Cause like, Jimmy basically took no damage this battle, but took the full brunt of the damage before. Chris, who made his save, just also got the shit beat out of him both times. So yeah, and then Stefan, who failed his save, took some damage this time. Basically, the two of them are barely holding on. The other is still pretty injured. They did do some drinking healing and stuff like that, so they're not 100% out of it. But I did forget they were injured. That might have mattered if I had actually like done some numbers, but it's fine.
Well, I will give a cast of heal off my
Should we let the others know?
staff.
Maybe
So,
maybe we should tell these guys to head back. I don't feel like they're gonna survive if we run into anything else.
Hold on. Where are you? There.
Cool.
That's what it is. Vitality.
Mm-hmm.
There. Everyone heals. Oh, that should have been +1. I don't know why it didn't add that in. So, everyone heals 7.
That's good.
That puts me exactly at full health.
Cool. That puts Chris at 10 and Stefan at 11. And Jimmy's at 19. They have 40 hit points. They took a shit ton of damage.
I took off the healing tonic because by the time we get back, it's going to be worn off. So,
Yeah. So, all right. What is your plan now? I know that you were going to send out Shadow to let everybody know what's going on, but
Yes.
are you doing anything else while you're over here?
Is there
You've
anything
technically
else?
safely moved across.
Oh, well, I guess then try
You-
to set up an area for to get people.
To basically assemble everybody so they're not just running everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, the three of you can start working on organizing a small area where there could be a meetup. Again, trying to have this a little bit more of an organized retreat rather than every person for themselves.
Yeah.
Not that you might not get people running off in random directions, but at very least, if you can keep most of them together, it's an easier way to keep them safe. All right. I'm going to move back to over here. Actually, no, I want to move to there. I want to have us all go over here. It's a nice big
It's a
old
bridge.
bridge. It's a bridge at night. I just want to have us over here. Very nice. Too. All right. So, Ixbanor, you and Talas have a group of people that you're organizing across.
Yep.
Shadow will come flying up and basically go, make bat noises at you and kind of float around in normal.
There's a note attached to his leg.
Mhm.
Orb has been poison's been deployed.
Okay. Give it like 5 minutes for it to mix, and then we'll head out.
The other people in charge will kind of give nods and stuff then too. Jonas will be like, I'll start organizing our people to get them out there. Then of course Tolan will be like, I'll make sure my people are taking up the rear. All right. I guess I don't really need checks from you, as this is what's happening, as the first of these walls will start to be carted out over the bridge with a group of some survivors in the middle, along with some of the troops, some of the people that are being sent along with Jonas and you. So you have probably it's not a huge number. You have maybe 150, 200 soldiers between the various dwarfs and the people sent by the commander, Eversang. So it's not a huge amount of troops, but they're basically organizing for you with these, I think it was 30 things that you're basically wheeling across, of these 20-foot by what do you think, 15-foot tall wall sections with the a cross beam over top of it that are getting wheeled out across the bridge. So you'll kind of first one will be wheeling out. Certainly speaking, there will be some stuff hitting the side of this, but it does seem to be doing its job. Whatever the creatures are, they are attempting, but it does seem a lot less than when you saw the first group of people running out. Ixbanor, you can kind of observe that it's it does seem to have lessened the attacks. And at least for this first one, they are just not aiming in any way that seemingly hit anybody. They're not getting any angles. It seems to all be working pretty well. All right. The first one is a cross. Why don't we add a little bit of things so you're doing something, Ixbanor? Why don't you roll me... let's just roll me 2d6.
Okay.
Okay,
6.
So 6 more will go across. Now you've got the 7th one. The 8th one will begin across. And as it's going on, a number of the creatures will begin to attempt something a little different. It seems as though they're attempting a different angle of their attack. They've been trying for a while now. It does seem as though they have some rudimentary intelligence.
We kind of knew that.
Yes. The attacks will kind of hit, and most of them will not hit, but there will be kind of some screaming and stuff, and it looks as though there are now a couple of dead people up on the thing because they got some shots in there too with their new angles of attack that they're trying to do. You're now only about 8 out of 30 across.
Okay. Well. So I'm going to... Hold on, let me do things. Actually, drag my character out so I can apply things. Which side is the start? This side?
Let's say that the bottom is the side you're going to, and the top is where you're beginning. Kind of an estimation. Again, this bridge isn't a full perfect, representation.
Yeah. The reason I was thinking this way is because you can't see the end of the bridge, whereas this way you can. Just watching it go. Anyway, okay. So now I can apply effects to me. Okay. Ooh, dark vision.
What do we do?
Well, I'm going to try and help.
All right. Let me know if you need my help. I'll stay back and start organizing. Signal when we're ready to move some more folks out.
I'm pushing it up.
Taking some magic drugs, gotcha. Potioning up.
Now I got a swim speed.
Okay.
I'll move this last. The other one's last a while, that's fine. 5 minutes, I'll hold off until I need it. Okay.
Mhm. What crazy plan are you enacting?
10 minutes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
My crazy plan.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see? So you said they're gathering together from like a different angle.
I would say they're not necessarily gathering together, but what it looks like they're doing is they're basically trying to get like diagonal, so they're firing around the wall from either front or back. It seems like they're having better success from going from the front because that's where people are going towards, and then like as it's moving, they can shoot in there and get towards the center of the group. The ones from the behind, it's moving a little bit, so even like trying to get an angle to shoot around the wall, it's not as effective.
Just realized I don't have files, so that's not even gonna. Well, I actually do have that. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna say, do we have any archers?
Not in any great number, but I might be able to call upon some of the people from that are defending the walls. There's just not many people down here. Just a basic lookout team. What do you need?
I was just thinking people to help cover. I was gonna try and just distract them by attacking them. Was my thought.
Might not be a bad idea. All right, I'll go talk to some people. See what we get. All right. So you'll get some like launched attacks, at least for the first half of the bridge. So you've already gotten a 600-foot bridge. The archers can probably have a decent shot from like the first 200 to 300 feet. You've already gone about 160, so there's about 120 there. I'll say if you want to do the archers, roll me another d6. We'll see how many you do. Got 8 across. You want to start trying to send them again. 4 more. Okay, so you get another 4 across.
I'm gonna go.
This would be
I'm also
12.
gonna go with the next batch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna kind of stay now. So basically, I'm gonna stay on the farthest back connection piece
Mm-hmm.
to monitor things, basically. And when another one comes, I can go and check the next one.
Okay. All right, so we've gotten 12 out of 30 across. The next one, number 13, will begin across, and I'm going to roll something here. I'm just gonna roll this, and we'll see how well it goes. I'm just gonna roll a couple dice. Not particularly great, though.
Actually.
That's not bad for you guys. All right. It seems as though, even though you're getting closer with the wall, this one, there still is some damage and stuff like that. A couple of people end up getting killed and dying. It's not as bad as the last time where you lost maybe like again, there's still also like the thing of like people walking down the bridge and trying to like, either try to help anybody that's like horribly wounded or like walk over the corpses that are now on the bridge. It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
And it doesn't help on getting everything across. It seems as though they are launching another like wave, and they're like positioning themselves a lot farther back now, outside the range of where the archers seem to be getting some support. You have not reached the halfway mark. It does seem as though like there's like a fire signal from Jonas to see like if he wants you to send another group or not. Because again, like this, it was not as bad as the first time, but it wasn't great getting across this time.
Yep.
And you have not even reached the halfway mark.
So, okay, my question is, okay, I'm gonna basically Are they grouping up now? Like, we're driving them off. Are they grouping up?
No, they're still being spread out as creatures. They kind of like, it's just the kind of the areas that they're attacking from are probably in the back end of like the like these like areas here. I would say kind of like towards the middle, because if we assume like your bridge,
Yep.
you've gotten the walls to like here, they're still attacking in this area here, which
Okay.
would be hard to get across.
Yeah. Can I determine what they're focusing on? Like, are they focusing on, like, obviously they're like, we're kind of doing one at a time, but are they like, I'm gonna tell them to send two, like, within short rapidity of each other, and then I'm gonna make an illusion of one ahead of them, hoping that they'll focus on the
Okay.
first one
Okay.
that's heading out, and we can get maybe two more.
Sure. Okay. So you're basically gonna try to like bunch up two of them and have an illusion in the front.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll look like there are three going.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You'll place your illusion out, and it seems as though, using their kind of normal strategy, they will focus fire as they're getting towards that middle of the first one. And you will be able to get another two across. You now have hit the halfway mark with 15.
Yep.
It does seem as though there was some hits, though, towards the back end of that entire thing, as they did realize their illusion towards
Yep.
the end of it. Because it does take some time to get these things, wheeled across. They're not particularly fast wheeling these giant things.
Okay.
Decent speed, but not
I'm gonna
super
tell him.
fast.
I'm gonna tell him to send some more, and I'm going to. I'm gonna try and get. So I'm basically gonna be like, ducking. So I'm putting myself out there a lot more on this one. I'm
Mhm.
going to try and pop up. And I'm just trying to observe, and if I
Mhm.
see one going to shoot, I'm gonna try and peg it with a spell.
Okay.
Basically, I have my Oh, actually, wait, hold on. 30 feet. That's not far.
Is not a great distance for this entire setup.
Okay, I'm gonna have to spend force barrages then. So let me know how many I'm spending, but I'm gonna try and discourage them from attacking the next couple.
Sure, you're gonna send a couple more, so we'll get up to 17. We'll say. Yeah, you'll discourage them from attacking that. Hey, I will need a reflex save from you, as you will be barraged instead.
That's fair.
All right.
Not great.
You'll take 24 damage of attacks smashing into you.
Okay. Oh, that hurt. Literally half my health. I can't do that again.
Now you have 17 out of 30. It does seem as though the creatures are getting more and more bolder and almost more and more agitated. Maybe like whatever poison that you've been put in there is wearing off a little bit, as it's getting more intense too. Granted, your archers are still trying to take pot shots at them, but it is kind of hard as it's sort of like, it's dark, trying to see something within the light there, and like try to like, basically get a good shot on some kind of creature in the water, maybe listening for noise.
Yep.
So.
Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot Talas is here. You should be able to help. Look at his sheet.
Talas is hanging out with Jonas over there. They've been just kind of like sending groups across, basically.
Yeah, we would probably been signaling to each other.
Mhm.
Oh, how does this thing work? Okay, hold on. Because he has his necklace of knives. Okay, the necklace strong.
It's a cool name.
You over here. Yeah. Activate an action. You pluck a miniature knife from the necklace. It grows to normal into a normal stone, steel, or wooden dagger for as long as you hold it, fading away 1 round after it leaves your hand. No matter how many knives you pull from the necklace, it never seems to deplete. So he can basically so he basically has infinite throwing weapon.
It's fine, but it's not. I mean, like, you can chuck some knives at some things. It's not a terrible thing. It's not gonna. Don't think it'll do a lot.
Look at how much a dagger. What's the range of a dagger?
Don't think a lot.
10 feet. Okay, and I think that means it can go up to like 30 feet. I think with like a penalty or whatever. Never mind. Okay, that's not an option. He has 4 javelins. He wouldn't be getting those back. Range 30 feet. That's better. Oh, also, I'm definitely gonna. I'm also gonna drink a second one because I did take that was literally half my health and damage.
I know what you're talking about. They're not sniping you for horrible amounts of damage.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. Feel a little better. Feel a little better.
Okay. So how far away from the bridge are they, like, kind of constantly getting at?
Ooh, good question. I think the thing is, they kind of emerge from the water at between 10 to 30 feet from the bridge. They do have some range, but it does seem as though, like, you get the feeling that, like 50 feet is about the range they seem to have at most, just because you've seen a lot of them shoot at this point in time. Maybe a little farther than that, but it seems like they have the most accuracy at that kind of distance.
I knew I should have gotten that one instead of that one. I picked the wrong potion. Oh well. Do you guys have any ideas? We can say Talas thought of them.
I don't know.
Yeah, not really, man. I think you're on your own.
Tough question. What to do?
Yep.
Ooh, excuse me.
You know what? I can think of something Talas might be able to think about.
I also thought of something stupid.
Oh,
but
I'll let you go
first.
Let's let you go first, because Talas could always give a suggestion then too.
Did you say how far away they were?
I
Like on
said
average from the
normally
bridge?
it seems they were between 10 to 30 feet from the side of the bridge, basically, so they have a little bit of an angle. Granted, they're shooting up, but it's kind of like an arc shot. That seems to have, like, maybe, like, you feel like a good range about 50 feet. They might be able to fire farther than that, but they usually fire within that 50 feet.
Okay, and how? So the bridge is like 40 feet high. You said 50.
I think you said, like, 30 feet high? Did I get
Oh,
a
it was
number?
30. Actually, wait, hold on. I have the notes. I could just look at that.
Yes,
That's
please look at the notes for me to remember, because I don't think I
30
wrote-
feet tall. You are correct. I don't know what
I
I
did-
was thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So, then that actually would work.
Mhm.
Okay. My goal is to do a, lodge the grappling hook, get the rope about right length, and then do a Tarzan swing to see if I can get them to snap at me. And then I'm gonna throw the potions of paralysis that I have at them to try and get them to bite it.
Okay, so There's
drink
like
this before I go.
a lot of them, so you can kind of be a distraction, we'll kind of say. So I guess the goal is for you to...
The goal is more distraction. The
Mhm.
paralysis is, I don't know.
Maybe
Make
help
it look
Hail
like
Mary.
Hail Mary
Yeah.
a couple of them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, I guess the idea will be if I'm, basically if I feel like one's gonna snap me, I'll try and like get that in its mouth or something. I don't know.
We're also
So-
on the other side of the bridge, right?
You are. You were building up a kind of like a campsite. You are seeing what looks to be the walls getting across. So far, there really hasn't been anybody leaving the wall area, just because it's sort of like it's defended, and they're getting it across. So it looks like most of the people are just making sure everything remains in place out for the bridge at this point in time. Okay. I guess what I'm going to do is, why don't we roll... I'll need a couple of rolls from you for this crazy maneuver. I'm assuming you're going to try to distract him as best you can, so what I'm going to do is, why don't you roll me 2d4. We'll give you a good number here. Let's see how well your distraction is. So we're 5.
Not correct. Well, it's a little above average. But...
Yeah, because we were at, I believe, 15 even. So that gets us to 20.
Yep.
Pretty good number. I will need, first off, just give me a flat reflex check. See what that is.
First,
Let's start out.
I'm just doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Consume the Dracart mutagen, so I'm gonna do that. Also as a good run-up.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, that thing penalties my reflex save, so I'm gonna do that to get a burst of speed for the swing.
Okay.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
which I think works. And then you said reflex?
Yeah, give me a reflex to start out with. We're going to be doing a couple things here, and then I'll kind of figure out what all this means for your crazy maneuver. Okay.
Okay, I'm spending a hero point on that.
That was a 4. Okay, 24.
There we go.
Much better. I will also need, I guess, 3d20 checks. Well, just actually 3 generalized attack rolls that you would do with your mutagens as I roll 3d20, and we'll compare these things a little bit here.
Yeah, with my...
So I'm going to roll these 3d20, see what I roll. Alright, cool. Great.
I'm trying to figure out how to... I'll just do this.
Mm-hmm.
Just give myself... 2 more. You said 3, actually?
3.
Okay. Do you want me to do the penalty versions, or just all 3 normal?
Just all 3 normal will do.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. All right. I will start by rolling
2,
something.
a 16, and a 1.
We'll roll this first. So you'll take 9 damage. You'll take half of that.
Okay.
And just do that. And then you'll take 20 damage after that. From snaps that will manage to bite you.
Okay.
But your maneuver did manage to get another 5 across, which they kind of like used your distraction as you're getting horrifically mobbed. So you've reached 20 across.
Okay. Talas, tag in.
All right. I guess Talas will do is just try to take a hit, I guess. He can try to, like, do some distractions. Sure. If you want Talas just to be a target, he'll try to arrange something, we'll just say, which will help, probably. And roll a d4. And see how well Talas's distraction is for the first distraction he's doing. 4. Pretty good, actually. All right. I need a reflex from Talas. Or yeah,
Where's
reflex.
save?
A 19.
But
Ow.
not bad.
Talas will take 35 damage.
Not enough though. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good roll. Jeez.
Yes. So Talas is
All
going to
of
kind
it,
of beam
yeah.
up as another 4 getting across. You're down to
Oops,
like the
not
last
me.
100 feet.
That.
As yeah, that's just murdering yourself. wrong person, murdering wrong person.
I need to put Talas on the board so I can damage him.
That's fine. All right. So I will say, with an idea Talas had, which may or may not have effects, because like I'll say this is just an idea he had because it does fit his character. He thought, can we acquire a bunch of like shields and have some of the more fightery type people basically carry them in the front and try to take the brunt of some attacks or block some on the front part of it, almost like, you know, a little
That
bit of
makes
extra
sense.
flexuring thing. And the thing is, you could acquire some of those. Whether or not that'll mean something down the line for the fortress, it will mean definitely the last 6 can be gotten across with minimum problems. You've basically managed to get the pressure to the point in time where you can get things across. The wall is complete. It's been a heck of a fight to get it across. And those things definitely seem like they are pissed off. Attacks are pelting into the wall at this point in time. It is holding for now, but you can definitely tell it's taking damage.
Yep.
A
But now
wooden
it's like
wall against
everyone-
like pressured like water acid spittle, you know, it's just not great.
Yeah. We're basically going to say, people, just start running.
Yeah.
Now that we have the full wall.
Mhm. Well, I guess they don't want them necessarily running because that would probably cause panic. They're trying to get them out like as quickly as possible. They're just trying to get the line of people organized.
Move
now.
I mean, that's basically what I said. That's basically what I tell Jonas to do. Like, get them across.
All
you
right.
know?
So the people are going to start moving out. As Talas will kind of like meet up and be like, "Ow, that was a plan."
Yeah, I could have gone better.
Fine. Well, now what?
Now I scurry along the top to try and find where the holes are being done so I can repair them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your small band of 5 are going to see like a bunch of people heading towards you. What are you doing with them?
I would have wanted to do a survival check to try to set up a small camp to get people to kind of huddle
Yeah,
around.
technically the people who volunteered to run across would have already made it across.
Yeah.
So there would have been some people already that would have started having
Well,
to
I
set up
think
for.
he's setting it to that point, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, back in time. Got it.
The thing is, it's most of those people that went across with the volunteer work were still staying under the thing. You know, they weren't rushing out until like the wall was complete anyway. Just to like keep the group together and not have.
You want me
people run
to
off.
make a survival?
Sure. You want to do that? Kind of set up like a little bit of a camp, but
Yeah.
okay, it's a good check. Did we have a number estimated from before? I'm trying to check my notes to see it. I don't know if your
Yeah,
notes.
give me.
Sorry, of how many
Wasn't it
people.
like
played.
1,000?
Yeah. So no, 1,000 is military. 7,000 are civilians, and between 4,000 and 7,000 need offer to be or want to be evacuated. You didn't give us an exact number for that.
I'll say you're getting about probably right now. Let's give you a good number. 5,000 people. We'll say about 2,000 of those people basically volunteered to stay behind and help keep the retreat.
Yeah,
Basically.
because we did the whole
Uh-huh.
speech thing to get some of them involved. So I guess
Yeah,
that's
so
what
like
Eskret
they're
does.
basically able-bodied with at least a little bit training in something, you know, like I know at least how to shoot a bow. I'm not really great at it, but I can at least do it to help out, you know, that kind of thing. there's a good chunk of people with your inspiringness that have gotten behind there. So yeah, certainly speaking, the first of the 5,000 people begin to show up in your area. Are you just having everybody kind of mill about as a camp right now? What is your exact plan for organizing 5,000
until we get
refugees?
everyone across? Yes, and then start the march.
Mm-hmm. Basically, I guess you're like being like, hey, everybody, we're going to organize a group here. We're going to get everybody to safety, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
do this, do that.
Try to triage anyone who's might be injured.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. It is a long bit to basically get 5,000 people out of the city. It
Yeah.
definitely is. I need Ixbanor. You can give me perception.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Talas will cheat.
Mm-hmm. You're on the top trying to like repair things as you go, so you get a perception. I'll give Talas a check at a little bit higher of a DC since he's there too. But you're pretty busy, so you might be basically taken up by this. That's a little better for Talas. Okay. Ixbanor,
No,
what's going on down the shore? Our side.
I look.
Okay. You kind of take a look out that way, getting like a call from Talas. There's a bunch of really big people over there. They're holding something. Oh shit. I'm gonna roll a d20 and just see what it rolls. Okay, not a great roll. Smashing into the side of the bridge is a massive boulder.
Oh my lord.
It
So
seems at pretty
there's-
horrible range, so it wasn't particularly accurate. But they're chucking them. At least one has so far.
Okay, how far away?
They are probably like ass end of their distance, so like 500 feet. But they are, because the city's in the way, basically it seems like a group of like, you can barely see them, and it's basically like under the moonlight, and kind of like because they seem to be almost white in color, aka frost giants, have basically moved up near the edge of the wall, because again, everybody was distracted trying to keep those creatures at bay, and they've gotten close enough to basically start being able to chalk rocks. But it does seem as though the defenses are trying to reposition to help out, but again, that section isn't as well guarded in the beginning because most of the attacks have been on the north, and that is the southeastern corner. Still a dangerous place, but to the southwestern corner, a lot of troops have been drawn. Anything you want to do in particular?
Jesus, a lot of people.
Okay. So how far away are they from the closest wall of the city?
Honestly, probably pretty close to it. Within one range increment of the closest wall, I'll kind of say. They're at a distance there.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Jonas to rally as many people as he can over there to start shooting at them.
They're doing that anyway. It's just going to take them some time to reposition from helping you out.
In the meantime,
Mm-hmm.
My illusion has a range of 500 feet. So
Okay.
I'm going to make it look like a bunch of people are mobilizing a lot quicker than they actually are to try and dissuade them.
Okay. All right. Pretty good range on that illusion. So, what? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna click a couple buttons here, and we'll see what we get. A bunch of
One, I can roll a
D20s.
deception check.
Sure, roll me a deception check. Actually, that's probably a good idea. I think I like that. Roll me a deception check before we roll anything else.
Man, I got these skills. I might as well use them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what is with my rolls tonight?
Mm.
I keep rolling sub 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna roll something here. So most of them seem to be distracted, but one of them seems to really be set on them, and just is going to hawk a thing, and all of a sudden it's just gonna smash into one of your walls, crashing down like a good like 5 to 10 foot hole in the side of this entire thing. You're probably about halfway done the evacuation, I'd say. Still a pretty good amount of people that have gotten out, but yeah.
Well. Gosh, my rolls tonight. I gotta...
Yeah.
Normally my rolls aren't too bad, at least in this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's finally coming to bite me.
Unfortunate. It brings more tension.
Yeah. It's also scraping my ideas clean.
I can say the two of you who are back can kind of make a perception to see if you notice what's going on, if you want to get involved.
I feel like I feel like you could have heard a loud boom at the very least.
Calder,
wow.
certainly speaking, you've noticed there's something going on. That's a new thing going on down at the bridge.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Umbrin, I mean, like,
Same
there's lots of like screams and stuff, but there's already a lot of screams and stuff. I mean, like people
Yeah.
are like
Yeah.
terrified.
I've also had been focused on setting up the camp.
Yeah, you've been moving focus.
The usual.
Mhm.
What do we do here?
I'm assuming you're pointing it out to me, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
so since there's only one gap,
Yeah.
does that mean the water creatures are gathering to try and hit that one small area?
Yes and no. It'll take them a bit to notice that, but it does seem as though they probably will start trying to shoot through there.
Yeah.
Okay. When enough of them gather, I'm gonna do hypnotize to try and basically fascinate them all.
What is the range on hypnotize?
I think it was 120. Let me double check.
Okay. That would be, if it is 120, that would all be within range of the hole.
Yep.
In their range.
Yep, 120.
Oh, it's a 10-foot area burst, though.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking about them clumping.
They're never going to clump that much.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also, I did describe them. They are all large size to begin with.
Oh,
so-
I don't know why I thought they were medium.
They're big
Okay.
like shark creatures, like shark gator monsters.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty big sized. That's why they do tend to
Oh.
spread out a little bit.
How far away are the ones throwing?
Oh, pretty far from you guys. Not that you
Yeah,
couldn't.
he said like
500 feet from the
500 feet.
bridge, I'd say. Actually, it might be technically farther than that, but like I don't know. I'm just saying they can with a really good check they can hit the bridge. They're at like the ass end of their distance.
Gotcha. I guess I'll start running up the bridge.
Okay.
Try to get to where that hole happened.
I'm gonna follow. So it doesn't get killed.
Okay. All right. All right. You can make it to the giant hole in the bridge. What are you two doing then? It does seem as though like. Let's do something. I'll say this. Just, let me check actually. Let's check the numbers. Yeah. So what a roll. Okay. All right. 19. It does seem as though they will be driven off by the archers, but another one shot will be pretty lucky. It's not going to be as damaging as the first one, but now there's like a second smaller hole in another area.
Okay.
But at least the attack of these giants have been ended. You distract them long enough with your illusion, effectively, to allow the actual forces to get in place.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put hypnotize in front of the hole, because using seek or interact on the cloud causes them to be fascinated, which means so basically if they like stare at it for too long.
Okay, so you're looking at it. Okay, then you can block one of the holes with a hypnotic thing. I think it will. Let's just roll a general couple of d20s here and just see what I roll.
Yeah, technically.
To see what kind of attacks you do. Okay, interesting set of rolls. Anyway, what are you two of you kind of organizing while this is happening? I'll figure out what's going on from the attack, because you did have a little time here before they started their assault on the hole.
I was gonna say, Calder, see if you can work on repairing. I'll work on distracting creatures as they gather around, I guess, the second hole.
See what I can do.
Okay.
Because I'll wait till there's some gathered around, and I have a spell to cast.
Okay. So, the hypnotic pattern definitely does seem to be affecting some of them, but there is a bunch that are not affected by it, a percentage of them. And they are beginning to launch attacks into the hole. If anybody is repairing the hole, you will need to make reflex saves versus damage, but I also need a, I guess, craft check to see how quickly you can repair stuff, as probably a bunch of soldiers are probably trying to like jump up there with shields and stuff to block some of the attacks, as like, you know, people are kind of like screaming and trying not to panic as attacks are kind of like, you know, horrific like spittles kind of like coming in here.
Yeah.
Okay, crafting 22's not bad. It's taking a while though. And then we'll need a reflex then from you too, Calder.
Oh no.
Right, 31's a pretty good check. So actually, you will manage to avoid completely. I'm not going to bother. I'll just gently roll this damage, but I don't think it's hitting you at all. So, you managed to avoid it. You got a crit success. You're kind of actually like, you know, as you're kind of like holding it up, you'll like kind of dodge your head out of the way while trying to like hammer up some pieces of wood to kind of block stuff. As they're kind of like a couple of like shots are getting in. And it's not a huge damage roll, so it's like there's not a lot of shots coming in. It looks like the people are kind of blocking the way pretty well, as like you're trying to like hold back this entire thing, as some of the soldiers are like screaming in pain as like, you know, little spittle of like stuff is getting on their flesh and stuff too. So what are you doing at the other hole, Umbrin?
I am going to cast Veil of Spirits.
Okay. Okay, draw this as spiritual energy surrounding you, manifest misty veil. When a creature that isn't immune to spirit damage gets turned with area, it must attempt a reflex save. Okay, so you're gonna try to kind of like block a little bit out in the front. All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, dazzle some creatures and distract them.
I will roll.
And it's a 20-foot burst. At
Yeah,
least.
it's a good chunk in front of there. It's not gonna get everything, but you definitely can like. We'll get a couple up here. You're a little less because it's a smaller hole, so less of them are going to be over there. I will roll for a percentage. Okay. So I will need a reflex from you. As you're trying to like hold this ground, basically.
Let's see.
Okay, well.
I am going to re-roll that.
Are you sure you don't want to take double damage?
Yes.
Sure.
No basic reflex save failure for you. Well, I mean, that's a turnaround. I guess
Yeah.
you'll take
But-
none of this 11 damage. That was a good reroll. All right. So the kind of stuff is again pounding in here as you're trying to like hold back some of them, and another again you got some of the soldiers that had those shields that Talas had called for, kind of like trying to hold them up and trying to block things from coming in. But definitely some stuff is getting in there and like spittling into people occasionally, and like there's like the screams and stuff. It's like it's causing a bit of like problems with getting people out. Things are like slowing down, and chaos is like kind of like in this bridge area here. Okay, anybody doing anything different now, or are we going to continue with the same actions? Right now, no one's repairing hole 2, but hole 1 is under repair.
This lasts a minute.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to be sustaining the hypnotize Calder repairs. I think that's much more.
Again, it's like it's not like a round combat. It's assumed that you're like holding that off for this like action. So the spell takes its turn. Like it's it's do you want to do anything different? You can cast the same spell again, or you can do something else. What I'm kind of saying, because again, like it's not just like 1-to-1 round. It's like minutes are going by of you doing this entire thing.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Right. Taking off some spells.
Here was a question I forgot to ask. Was Talas doing anything? Because someone has control over Talas, or I can have Talas do something.
Problem is, he can help. Okay, so so for this next one, Talas can now defend Calder in that hole.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna head over and start repairing the smaller hole.
Okay. So Calder, I will allow you to roll another craft check with a bonus. We'll just give you +1 circumstance, and basically Talas is trying to like take the hit for you, so you can be a little bit more open for this one. That's a much better check then too. You're getting a lot of work done. Okay. I'm gonna roll a set of attacks on Talas. Talas can make me a reflex. He still gets that reflex as he's like taking the hit. He's like out in front there trying to like block the way as you're kind of like putting up like pieces of wood there. Though he'll kind of like partially dodge out of the way. He'll have like raise his shield to kind of block some of like the spattle and kind of knock it away, as he'll take half of 35 and maintain his positioning. As the hole shrinks a good chunk. Okay. Ixbanor, you've ran over the other hole where Umbrin is. You're going to begin your crafting and kind of like, probably you're not like necessarily hammering something, but you're like getting in there, like using some magic, like in getting some people that are there to like help out to try to put together and like, like grab that, quickly get it in there, or something like that.
Yeah,
I assume.
I'm nailing while someone else holds it up. I can do that much.
Yeah, you're working together with because it's assumed like Calder, you're also like a couple of people are like helping you out. There's the panic of like the people that are actually trying to like get this maintained and keep this going. So why don't you roll your craft check. 18.
Oh my gosh, my rolls are terrible.
Okay. So Umbrin, what are you doing while Ixbanor is attempting to fix this up?
That's going off for a minute, and I don't have to sustain it.
No.
Try to think.
Well, but he did say that these are like minutes apart.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
It did its job and
just-
distracted them for a little
yeah.
bit.
I'm trying to think of what else I have up my sleeve that actually is going to be useful at this point, other than hitting one creature at a time.
If you want to do attack rolls, you can. I'll say, like, depending on how well your attack roll is, you can distract some percentage of them, by firing off some attacks, and that might be lessen.
Is there any that are
oncoming
clustered
damage.
near each other?
Yes and no. Again, it's sort of like they kind of emerge, kind of spit some stuff out, and then kind of dive back under as stuff like that. And
Yeah.
there's probably still a
Well-
little bit of support from the people up on the walls, but not as much because, again, they've gone to take care of a giant problem, a literal
Yeah.
giant problem.
Yeah. Well, reason I'm saying that is there's some that pop up near each other. I can
Exploding.
do some exploding
I don't
earth.
know if that works in water. Oh no, you throw a hard pack ball of earth. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could chuck earth at them. Yeah, I can see that. You're just chucking. Sure, you can chuck some dirt at some people. Cool. All right. It's a fort DC, so I will.
And its attack.
Oh.
So.
Critical. Oh, it's a critical hit. Okay, so yeah. So it's
Yeah,
a-
they could fall
okay.
prone.
Gotcha.
if-
Okay. Okay. Then I will need a reflex from you, and Ixbanor, I will need one from you also.
Oh, for me? Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. So Umbrin, you will take the total of 14. Ixbanor, you will take.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Opposing Earth.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically gonna what's that do?
Basically, it gives
I
them
suck up some
cover
of the damage.
Okay, so you
and,
suck
and
up some of
gives
the
them a
damage.
shield.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll take a little less damage, while Ixbanor will. And Ixbanor will just take half it. Right? You'll make a check. All right, but your section of wall not going well. It seems to be like it's like as much as it's like smaller than the other one, it just kind of like hit almost like a key area. So it's like it's very hard to get this back to like being stable in this like hole and like repairing it without like because you're also like shit, it's gonna take us longer because we're gonna make sure this place isn't like gonna fall apart in this section. It just was like a lucky damaging shot. Okay. I'll need one, at least for one more round for now. Calder, you need one more, probably good check to finish up your section.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's a decent enough check. I'm gonna roll some damage on Talas. How's Talas looking?
Oh man, I'm also not. really thinking.
Talas is a bit below half. He should
All
probably
right.
drink a potion.
Well, he's getting hit again. Needs to make another reflex save. Because he's still holding. He's basically like standing in the way.
Okay, Talas is using his hero point for that.
Yeah, he might.
That
roll
is
that.
probably not good.
Because double damage would kill him.
Better.
That's better.
So he'll take half. But yes, Calder, you'll be able to repair it enough that it's not going to prevent like 100% of stuff getting in there if they shoot at that area. But definitely speaking, it'll be like little like annoying little bits of spittle and stuff like that are getting in there. You've mostly shut that one down enough that you don't have to worry about it for now. This thing doesn't need to be permanent structure overall anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Ixbanor, how are you doing over there?
Could be better on health wise. I'm at half.
Gonna get some repairs
Also,
done some more. Just to keep working on it.
Yeah, I might as well. I have like an idea, but it's better that I repair this before I run my idea.
Okay,
There we go.
feel better. Still working on it. Still taking some time. Repairing some stuff there. Umbrin, are you doing anything particular this round to continue distraction? You do more attacks again? Or
Yeah, I'm going to attack, but I'm also going to heal Ixbanor
Okay.
Oh,
with
thank
the
you.
staff
Mm-hmm.
to cast.
That's fine.
Yeah, the 2-action version is the best for healing a single target.
Yeah.
Healing.
The person who really needs it now is Talas, because that last hit. Ooh.
Oh, that shouldn't be +9. It should have been +1. Oops. I don't know why that happened.
No, because it's the two-action version is
Oh
+8.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's +8 +1.
Oh, Oh, that's right.
the
The
two-
2-action version
yeah.
does that. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've said
Yeah.
if you're healing less, if you're healing 3 people or less, the 2-action version is more efficient use
Yeah.
of the healing spells.
Yeah.
So.
It's
There you go.
The group area is just really good when you get to like large groups.
Yeah.
Basically, if you heal the whole party, all 4 of us, the group one's better. If you're healing just 3 of us,
Yeah.
technically the 2-action is better.
Anyway, okay, so he gives Ixbanor some healing. We'll just say you can do that. Any other particular
I would've-
action? Try to
I'll
distract us.
guide. I don't have anything for 1 action. So I'll
Remember,
just
this
guidance
isn't necessarily
Ixbanor.
turns, so I'm saying you can
Okay.
just do that in between
Yeah.
here because like
Okay,
minutes are going
sure.
by in here where you're like doing this kind of stuff.
Admonishing Ray.
Yeah. Launching another spell out there, gonna get some attacks in there, hopefully distracting. Let's get some distractions in there. That's not bad. I'll need another reflex from both of you. Basically,
Okay,
that
oh.
attack roll's removing one of the dice of damage I'm rolling, is what you're doing right now.
Gotcha.
12. Not great, but not bad.
No.
Well, you
Okay.
are both failing. So you're both taking 12 damage.
Ow.
Okay. Also, Talas.
Oh wait, that shouldn't have.
What do you mean?
I was trying. Never mind. Ugh. I did
Mhm.
not mean to do that. I meant to take the damage.
Okay. So, Talas and Calder, what do 2 of you want to do? I assume Talas will go with you no matter what you do at this point in time. Will accompany you on what you decide, Calder.
Done with the hole in the wall.
Wait. Oh. Why is it?
That was a lot of
I
good
don't-
rolls.
I don't know why it's doing that. I was
wait,
trying
is
to
it
take
killing
the
you?
damage. No, I was trying. I was clicking on the 12 damage to damage me, and it did that. I don't know why.
Wait, I don't think all of these win because he was at.
You had Talas take damage. Someone rolled Talas to take damage, not you, Umbrin.
Oh, I clicked on myself though. Why is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, that's why his healing doesn't look right because you had him take 12 damage. Okay, I'm gonna reset that.
Why isn't it?
You have to
clicking on me?
you have to put yourself on the board and then click on.
I
it.
am on the board.
He is
Oh,
on
then
the board.
he took 12 damage twice, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing on here that did apply twice
I don't
to
know
Talas.
why it's.
Because you're not on the
Not-
board and you have control over Talas,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
assumed you were Talas.
He's
He
at the
was on
bottom.
the board.
Oh.
But
I'm at
you
the
put-
bottom,
you-
and I look. I'm moving
That's,
myself.
okay, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
If you
So
press
I'm just gonna manually
tab-
enter it.
yeah,
I'm
If
just
you
gonna
press
manually
tab,
enter.
sometimes it'll switch your character. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if that's what happened though.
could.
I didn't hit
Okay.
tab. I was nowhere
Like,
near it, so I have no idea.
That makes sense because I was all like, man, that was a lot of healing. Why is Talas still so low?
He took an extra 24
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, Talas
I-
is back up to half health.
I
though,
don't know
which
what
is
happened
basically
there,
full health
so-
for me. So
Yeah. Alright, my hole. Was Ixbanor done with his?
No, they seem to still be working on it.
Okay, then I'm gonna group up with them
to
and
our hole?
help them try and fix theirs. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, one of you can roll the check and the other could roll to assist.
I'll assist because my rolls have been terrible today.
That's fair.
This is when I roll a 20.
That's
course.
fair.
I mean,
I'm not-
well, now.
18.
I'll take a +2.
Nope,
Well-
that's a +1. Oh no,
Oh.
+2. You're right. because it's +2. It's always +2 if it's a crit.
It is indeed.
Unless you're higher.
Unless you're a master, then it's
Well,
+3.
I mean, then you can roll a 35, which is just awesome.
And then you also roll a 19. Which
Umbrin,
is
what are you doing? Are you doing another monster attacks or?
Yeah,
something else?
that's all I got left. So
Okay.
I got cantrips.
Roll your divine lance. See how it is. Okay. I'm just gonna have Talas is just gonna take the hit for you guys because it's not a bigger hole, so he's just gonna kind of stand in the way and get hit by things. So just give Talas 12 damage again. So no one else has to make any checks. He's just gonna be like, ugh, ugh, keep him at bay,
You.
But you will manage to finally repair it. Calder will come in basically and it seems like Calder with his little team of people that were helping him out are able to come in, surge in, and help you finish repairing that hole there. So things are at least stable again. A lot of the chaos is kind of going.
Yep.
Do we want to take our break?
Yes, I was thinking about doing that in the middle of this, but I decided to wait here.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
What is our
Sorry.
progress before we go? How much about what percentage of the way are we through people?
Ooh, all this stuff went down when you're about 50% of the people done. I'll say you're maybe 65, 70% of the people done.
Okay.
You were still getting people out during this entire exchange of things, but it was a kind of a mess almost.
'Cause I have a plan for the next one, but yeah, let's break and then we can do that.
Okay. All right. We're gonna take a quick break here. If you need a snack, drink, a bathroom break, go ahead and take those. And we're back in a little bit, so please join us when we return. We may all
Or
return.
effects.
What was that?
Oh, I was just saying, I like how 4 effects just completely covers my character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your character's very tiny. Welcome back, everybody. Well, that was an exciting thing that happened. Oh, we don't need that one right now. That's a later one.
I was gonna say, what's the battle music?
Uh-oh.
You're still in danger, but you're less danger now. All right. So, you've managed to repair the holes. The giants are, at least for now, distracted. Whether or not there's going to be another kind of attack, hard to say. But the walls hold for now. And the people are continuing to get out. There's still some panic. There was definitely some injuries, some problems going on. Basically, Jonas is going to come and find the lot of you afterwards and be like, we're doing the best we can. We're starting to get everybody across and organized in the little area that you said about. Things are seemingly going okay, but I get the feeling that we're going to run out of room quick with the amount of people we have. And I don't know what to necessarily do. Fields outside of the town aren't necessarily the safest area to be anyway.
No, I figured once we get most people across, we can start the march
All right,
to the city.
that sounds good. I'll try to get together.
Because if I remember correctly, it's it's before dawn, right?
It would be, yes, pretty late at night, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking 3 a.m. or something based on
Yeah.
what I thought you said last time.
Yeah, I think that's a good estimation of when you decided to have everybody head out.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of up to you.
I think
the
it was
exact time.
well, yeah, I think it was midnight when you said they were starting to do something, and we're like, okay, we need to get going. And then
Yeah.
I think you said around 3 a.m. is when this got started or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seems about correct. So anything else that you lot are doing in the meantime?
So, something I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
2-step plan. I'm gonna make it look like there's an explosion on one of them, near the front,
Mm-hmm.
near the walls where the archers are, probably the third forward or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna keep it from the people, so it's basically gonna be outside the walls. It's gonna look like an explosion, but inside it's gonna look normal. Is the idea? Not
Okay.
scare people.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also gonna have to warn people like, okay, there's still a wall here, just go by. And I'm gonna basically use invisible object on it, on the wall segment, to try and lure the things closer to where they can get shot at by archers. Closer to the wall.
Okay. So there's incredible amounts of panic because people are dumb. You can tell them there's a wall there. They don't believe that.
Right.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, you're right.
I mean, there's been a lot.
Like, if I saw people panicking, I'd immediately drop it.
The walls are gone. We're doomed. We can't escape.
Stupid bastards.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, if you're trying to kill off all those things, it might not be necessarily a terrible idea. But you do not have the manpower to probably do that.
The idea was to draw them, not to kill them off, just to draw them like towards an area that was better, basically just to reduce the amount they're attacking other places, while also making it so that way they can be shot at. You know. Yeah.
Currently, I would say that
reduce their effectiveness.
Attacks
was the idea.
aren't necessarily effective at the moment, though. Anyway, so that's I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. Is there anything else that you want to do in particular, though?
No, that was my idea. I had
the explosion.
The only
of
thing I could
object. It was an interesting
suggested...
idea, but I do feel like the large invisible area is just gonna panic the random people.
I would suggest you two just keep eyes out and try to patch any holes that come up.
I'll tell you, you probably don't have to worry about patching holes. If nothing else happens, the walls shall at least last for the march, I will tell you. Okay. They don't have to be good enough. They just have to, or last the entire time.
They have to be good enough. They have to be good enough to
last for what you need, and they seem like they're that. Right.
Since I don't really have anything else useful, I guess I'll just try to keep, I'll try to check in with the people, see if there's anyone who needs, patching up, stuff like that.
All right.
I'll medicine people as well.
A officer will come running up with a number of soldiers to you as you're kind of like working here and trying to get like, some injured people through and stuff like that, and be like, how long do you think it is before you're finished up?
I don't know. How long do we think before it's finished up?
A little bit of time still. Like, I'm going to tell you, again, 5,000 people. It has probably been at least an hour of movement trying to get people out here with everything that's been going on. So, getting 5,000 out of the city in organized fashion hasn't been necessarily the easiest. But you're making it. I'm afraid we're going to be taking people from the walls in the south side. Can't give you any more support. Seems like they're beginning another assault. Maneuvering has been, all because they've noticed that we were up to something. Good luck.
You as well.
As soon as the last one's out, we're sealing up the gates behind us.
Understood.
What about the bridge?
Plan calls for, at first light, the western bridge is going to be sabotaged. Southern bridge. If it looks like we can still use it, we'll leave it up. But some men have already, like, he's like kind of been signaling. A couple of men that have already been experts in this have been setting up some sabotage to the bridge. As soon as everybody's across, we'll be ready to seal it off.
I wish you the best.
You too. Get them to safety.
We will.
Okay. he'll turn and head back into the city. Certainly there is noise that echoes throughout it, as you can tell. Another battle has begun, and it echoes throughout this entire area. Especially with the flatlands of the area that the enemy army burned down, the echoing and screams of battle can be heard for miles around. And there does seem to be like a tension and a fear that seems to be going over the locals, are your people that are trying to get out of here as you're going through, as you're kind of like trying to patch people up and keep them in good shape. Why don't you give me a perception check, everybody? Let's do this here. Shepherding. 123. Okay.
That's horrible for me.
Top 17.
Yeah, low rolls. Only so much we can do about it.
Yep. And this one we're at 13. Okay. So,
At least
Calder.
one of us rolled well.
What do I
While-
see with my eagle eyes?
while again, you don't necessarily have dark vision, the moon has been out enough to help give you a little bit of light. And there's something strange. Something you're noticing. Something a little bit off. Something that, like, it's as you're kind of, like, going around, assisting the others, like, helping patch some people up, and you're kind of, like, watching. Because you're trying to, like, you're watching people coming out from the side from, like, the injuries before, and you're just trying to, like, usher people out. Something in the river. Something a little different. Something that stands out. There's a silhouette, a shape. Something afloat. What is that? You can't get a good view of it,
Spells.
but there's something out there and is moving. Wait. Upstream?
Huh.
It seems to be maneuvering from the north flowing river into branch of the river into yours.
Not
It's low over the water too, whatever it is.
There was that boat earlier that
Can you
delivered
give Tal-
people.
Yeah, can you give Talas a heal?
Oh yeah,
By the
probably.
way.
Either
I
of you
can
have
tell
like
it's a heal.
a spyglass or something? There's something upriver, but I can't quite see what it is.
I could try. I'll heal Talas real quick, and then I could send
Shadow at?
Shadow to scout it out, and I can
Mhm.
look through his eyes.
I'll kind of like point it out and try and direct him to like, yeah, just a bit up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this will be the last one on the staff.
Give Talos a punch there. Ow. You're healed.
Add.
Just a good old staff twonk. Bonk. Okay.
12.
Alright. Why don't you give me a perception for Shadow? See what Shadow sees and what Shadow...
I mean,
I'm
it
gonna look
brings him
through his
above
eyes,
half,
so I
that's
get
good.
my perception.
Yeah.
Hopefully I roll better this time.
21's pretty good, and you got a better view of it. You begin to realize that it seems like 3 logging ships, flat bottom logging ships, are making their way up here. Shadow can notice that there seems to be a number of individuals in each of them. While these ships aren't particularly big, that is still enemy troops heading your way.
I'll have Shadow come back,
Mhm.
put a note on them, and send them back to the castle to warn them,
Uh-huh.
and try to, and I'll tell everyone, we need to get these people across now.
Mm-hmm.
No, see, the issue is they can land on the opposite shore. We need to defend the shore.
We need to defend the shore, but we also need to get them people across so we can start getting out of here.
Yes, so we need other people to focus on that while we set up a defense.
Yeah, that's well.
Currently, your
I'm just
position
saying-
on the southern side of the shore, because I assume you're all on the southern side of the shore, because north is just a big old door. That's where they would have to land. There really isn't a like this maneuver would not have worked when the city was sealed up, other than like maybe being annoying on that bridge. It's not really great, and it doesn't look like these boats are like particularly made for like a large amount of people. They're made for like again, they're a flat bottom boat meant to go over under a 30-foot bridge. They're logging vessels. You know, they're made to like carry logs, and they've been just basically probably taken from one of the logging camps upriver or downriver that way and repurposed. They do have like paddles that they can use to paddle upstream. But normally they either use the paddles to go upstream, or then they or sails, or they use just the current itself, especially when they get into certain parts of the river. These seem to be using the paddles, and they're using the fact that there's a big fish monster's making a lot of noise in the water. No one's going to be noticing them. Anyway. So what do you want to do? You can definitely get people off. You're getting them out of there. They're going as fast as they can. They've been going as fast as they can. But you want to organize the forces you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Those, because I assume some are going to be sent with us to help defend. It's not just us.
Oh yeah, no, you've got like 150 soldiers.
Yeah, I thought so. It was like 100 something. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a
Maybe
huge
we should
amount.
send.
Actually, you said 100, not 150.
A bunch of the dwarves are coming with you. That's the extra
Oh,
50.
right. Okay.
Maybe
Because-
we should send 25 and have some people start marching away. No, I meant like 25 to go with people marching away,
Oh, okay.
and keep 125 to defend.
Should we give them more?
Or maybe 50.
Yeah, maybe. I think sending some is a good idea, but maybe we should send 50.
Okay. So you're basically assigning a bunch of probably the troops that are in the least fighting condition. Again, because a lot of the people that are your troops that are with you are either honestly green or injured but can still fight. But
Which
not
one
well.
was the one that killed the Manticore?
That was what the fuck was
It was
the
Stefan, but it only was
Stefan.
Stefan.
Stefan got the shot. Yeah. Got the
Okay.
crit.
No, Stefan's one of the people who goes with him because he was very injured.
Well, all three of them were pretty injured, though.
Yeah.
They all got messed up really bad.
Yeah. They were just random dudes that had a little bit of fighting skill that helped you out. But okay. So you can definitely see where the ships are going. They're going to maneuver under the bridge and begin to make landfall a little farther to the west from where you're leading in. So they're avoiding where your main area is stationed and trying to maneuver to come maybe like attack the side, or maybe like even go after the civilians, honestly.
Yeah. Well, us and our 100 people are going to try and cut them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you doing anything to these boats, or are they just landing?
Let's
I
go
mean,
let them land.
Well, we could try to see if we could damage any of the boats.
Mm-hmm.
If we can sink a boat, that's going to.
I could cast Ignition to try and see if I can set one on fire.
Yeah, but ignition's only 30 feet.
That's
Yeah.
true. The only two The only two attack spells I have are 30 feet and 15 feet.
I mean, I have Divine Lance, which is 60. I could, but it's one creature, so that won't help. I could do Phase Bolt,
How
which is
far does
also a
Phase Bolt go?
creature. Yeah, it's 30 feet. It's also a creature.
Oh.
Yeah, all my stuff targets creatures for the most part that I have
Oh
left.
wait, I did prepare that one. Why did I? Oh, I'm dumb. My other idea would have been hilarious. I prepared a pucker pickle, which basically is it's an alchemical item that it's just a pickle, but like when you eat it, it makes you taste really bad. So any creature that like tries to bite you suddenly is very averse to that. It gets sickened.
You don't have any vials that can be dropped or something, do you?
No, I'm actually. So we're all out. We're basically. We have an invisibility potion and a potion of leaping. I have one Drakenheart potion and a pucker pickle.
Okay. I was just gonna say if you had something I could try to I could try to give it to Shadow to drop on the boat, like if you had an Alchemist fire or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty tapped out right now. Actually.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Wait. It's dangerous for him, but I have an idea. Could light a lantern and have him drop it on it. But it'd basically be a beacon just as he flies over.
Yeah. And a lantern's not a guarantee that it would actually...
No. But I again...
If it was something... Yeah, no, if it was something...
Oh. I have 8 liters of oil. So if we have a way of setting a fire...
Unless you can shoot a distance that would be useful.
I have... I mean,
And
I got
set it
a
on
max
fire?
of... I got a max of like 60 feet for my gun.
Yeah.
I do have
So-
fire ammunition.
Yeah, but 60 feet out, it's not going to
Well,
do
that's
much.
for your range. You can still go long range, right?
Yeah, I just take increasing penalties to hit. I think I can go max like 3 times range.
It depends on the item too. Certain things are like max 6 range. Certain things are less than that, like 3 range too. So it's hard to say. I am off the top of my head unaware of your range maximum.
What
for
is your weapon?
My weapon is a hammer gun.
It's a combination gun.
Range 60.
That's what it says on my thing.
So unless it says something else, it would probably be 360 max range. Because normally the max range
60.
Yeah, the max range is normally 6 increments on average.
Oh yeah, and then you take then the fall off is too high.
Yeah, then it falls to 5. There are exceptions, but normally that is the average.
Yeah. So yeah, I could take 360 at a minus. Oh boy.
It would be minus 10.
Yeah.
That's rough. I mean, that's just the
But-
max range. I don't have to hit at 360 feet.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, my point, but a point though is that you're literally just, I mean, it's kind of a luck thing. It's kind of like you're shooting at an area that has oil on it, but you don't know where the oil is.
Yeah. I can't see in the dark. I mean, I also have a bunch of pints of oil on me. I got like 7 pints. So we could just
Yeah.
make a huge patch of oil. We could like BP the water. And then war crime them.
Yeah, oil would burn on top of the fire, or
So,
fire would
so
oil would
I
burn
think
on
it's
top of the
worth it.
water.
Yeah. So it could be worth it. You know, because it's either that or they get to us and then we have to fight them.
Yes. I mean, again, if you can distract one of the boats, that is one less boat worth of things that you're to distract. And they don't, you know, these aren't going to have a huge amount of individuals in them. But again, it's, you know, you don't necessarily have a huge fighting force on your own, unfortunately. So taking out / distracting one boat long enough might be helpful.
I think the fire plan is a good route.
Okay. I'm gonna roll something for somebody here too. That's a D12. I wanted a D12.
Because I have not used my hero point
Okay.
today.
Oh, sorry. All of you can get an additional hero point for your action on the bridge.
Oh no.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of you have used them already, though.
Because realistically,
Well, that means, well, we all get one to start with, so
Yeah.
that means even if we used it, we have one now.
Yes, true.
Yes.
Uh, I think the only person who hasn't used theirs is Calder.
yeah, I haven't used mine.
Talas
I'm
will ask a
feeling kind of
question.
okay.
Hey, how much does your weird bag weigh?
Weird bag.
Takes
The
a
bag of holding.
Oh, isn't that like
Oh,
15 bulk pounds?
Well,
Whatever.
no. Like, how much does it? Like, it can hold a lot, but it can hold
How
I
much
think-
does
5.
the bag
But
weigh?
Yeah,
the bag
I
itself
think
weighs 2.
Oh, it's 2 bulk? Oh, wow.
Yep. Oh, sorry, 1 bulk. It's 1 bulk. It's 2 for me because it's a medium bag.
Oh, wait, right. I forgot you're smaller.
It would be 2 bulk for
Shadow.
the Shadow as well, because he's also...
Mhm.
Yeah, why am I thinking 15 bulk? That's more than most characters can carry.
Can your
Like,
bag carry that, though?
What type of spacious pouch is it? The type 1?
Yeah, it's just type 1.
I think it can carry up to...
Well, no. The question is, yeah, it can carry 25 medium as, but for me it's 50 because that's why I bought a medium. That's why I got a medium one because they cost the same, but it can carry effectively twice as much for me.
Okay, I'll break down what the idea I'm giving Talas based on what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Is like put a bunch of the oil.
It's
the
a lot
bag,
more
have the
effective
bat
to like
fly
load
over.
that up with all these vials of oil you have.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
dump them all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. It's actually really good.
Downside is that means I have to empty the bag and have to bring it back and fill it before.
I mean,
I mean, we could just dump all the garbage right next to us, pour all the oil in. It's not like we have a ton in the bag, right?
if you really ask, I think a bunch
I
of
have 30
people.
I have 30. Well, okay,
I think
so
between
33
your
divided by
people, you could probably get together a lot of oil. I'm not going to lie, very quickly, because I'm sure a bunch of like random dudes and the soldiers might have lanterns and stuff too.
I need your oil, your shoes,
I mean,
your clothes.
I have 16 out of 25 bulk filled in this thing. So.
Oh, that is a lot of stuff, isn't it? Yikes.
But for the plan, it might be worth it.
Yeah,
it
I
would
think
be.
it's definitely worth it.
Dump a crap ton of oil on one of the ships and try to light it on fire with a fire shot.
Fun
Yep.
fact. Did you know that 1 pint of oil is 1d6 fire damage per pint?
Hmm.
Assuming,
Yeah,
you know,
but-
that you light it on fire.
Yeah, but rules for stacking are you take the highest damage and all it can do is so basically increases like a. If you were to stack them, it increases like the area of an
Depends.
explosion.
It depends
but
on the
not the
object. Objects tend to specify when that happens, such as explosive barrels. Pints of oil do not specify that rule.
I kind of say, like, at this point in time, it's probably
I mean-
less about the mass amount of damage and more about you're setting fire to a boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I agree.
vehicles tank a lot. because vehicles have like innate hardness and whatnot.
I mean, like,
You know,
if your
they're
boat's on
objects.
fire, you're probably not going to be focusing on, getting into a fight.
Well, yeah, true. But also,
Basically, we
completely
could get-
demolishing
we
one of
could
their vehicles would be
use-
nice.
Yeah, we could disable a
here's what
boat,
I'm-
basically.
So among all of the people, can we scrounge together a single alchemist fire?
Roll me a percentile. I'll say high, short. We'll do a high-low on that one. Unfortunately, no.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like, you get pipes of oil. That's something that people travel with, but there's not really anybody that's traveling with a alchemist fire.
Because my thought is we don't have to do the shot if there's one in there, because then we could put all the oil in one
Hey.
alchemist file.
Yeah.
I gave a chance for that. That's a possibility.
Yep.
You know, that would have been a
I
really
think-
good plan.
Yeah. Tantus knew what I was getting at, which
Yep.
I think
Wasn't a
Only
bad
thing is,
plan.
I don't know how much the bat can carry because it doesn't give me a strength score for the sheet.
okay, what is so the minimum bulk, let me look.
I thought
Something-
familiars did have stats. I know they have like
kinda.
saves
They
and whatnot.
share-
It gives
they
me the
basically-
saves, it gives me the AC, the hit points.
Oh, but
hit
you don't get like the core
skills, but
stats.
it doesn't. Yeah.
So 5 plus strength modifier without penalty. So that basically means it's 5
minimum 5 bulk.
So you can carry the 2.
Okay.
I like, even like, because I guess it's the penalty would not apply, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Because
So if he
there's
has a
never a
strength
universe
penalty,
in
it
which a
won't apply.
creature can carry 0 bulk, unless it's like a bug or something,
Yeah.
or they're just like a huge nerd.
So I assume like Shadow it's a tiny bat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea
And I'm gonna lie, a tiny bat is still a pretty large bat. It's like it's like a large brown bat or something. So I can see it like being able to have a little bit of strength, not a lot, but definitely enough to at least carry the backboard.
Yeah. Basically the idea is all he has to be able to do, because that's the thing, if you turn the bag inside out, everything appears around you and falls. So that's all he needs to do.
And honestly speaking, like if you set it up to be able to do that, you can probably just do that pretty easily.
Yeah.
Just fly holding with its feet, and just basically like, if it's just like you have like a drawstring or something that like can bite, like pull on it, probably just do that,
Yeah.
So. All right. So
Bomber bat.
Calder will still have to make a shot, but
sure. All right, Calder.
Well, worst case scenario too, I do have spell delivery with Shadow,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's handy.
so I could use ignition through him.
Mm-hmm. But you might have to get him
Range
close.
for that?
Yeah. I prefer not to have to do that, but if I do,
People might notice and not take kindly to the weird bat that's holding a bag of holding.
he does have a 24 AC.
True. But he
Oh.
is noticeable with the bag of holding.
Yes.
It's like, is that like, if you're high enough up just dive bombing the stuff down on them, I can see them being like, what the hell's going on? What? All right. Take that shot.
Alright. How far out is this? Because this lets me know what penalty I'm
That's up
taking.
to you. How far out do you want to do this? I will say, at most, they will be 200 feet out before they start moving into shore, because they of going under the bridge.
My increments are 60.
Yes.
So for everyone beyond 60, I'm taking a -2.
I
So-
would do 120.
120. So I'd only take a -2.
The boats are relatively slow moving, so I mean, like, they aren't trying to be like, get there very fast anyway. These aren't like
I mean,
made to be fast boats. But the farther out probably is the better, honestly.
it's a question. I mean, here's another question: how much fire ammunition do you have?
I have 4, and I have quick alchemy from munitions machinist, so I can just make a bunch more instantly.
Okay.
I mean, you could do the full 200 and make it, a -3 shot then,
-6
It would be
shot.
-4.
or -4.
It would be -6 because it's 3
Oh, so-
increments you'd be beyond for 200.
Oh,
Because 60
yes,
goes
yeah, because 180 is yeah. No, you're right. -6.
Like if you waited
So
till
actually,
180,
or
it'd
you
be
could do
-4.
180.
Yeah.
180.
That's still
Well,
pretty
180
decent way
and
away.
200 would give me the same penalty. -6.
Yeah, you'd have to wait till like under 180.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
like
175.
I know that's like,
175 at a -4. I shoot at a +17.
I'm gonna say like it's hard to judge exact distances. It's night, and there's again some
Yeah.
moonlight. I'm saying, but like I'll say like you can choose your penalty basically. I'll say rather than
Yeah.
exact distance.
Also, remember it is a vehicle, it's not like a creature, so it might not.
Well,
have
we're
as
aiming
high-
for we're aiming more for the oil, which
Yeah.
True.
and I do have a hero point, so I could always hero point it
You
or
have
take
2
another
hero
shot.
points.
So,
Also,
do we want to gamble with the -6 and try and disable them as far away as possible?
I say yes, personally.
You'd still have what, a +11?
Yeah, +11 to hit.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, I think a +6 is the way to go. Because I'd have more ammunition, and they're slow as shit. They're on boats. Okay. Shot.
And you'll roll a 17. That's a good shot. So you'll basically get a bunch of people to dump as much oil as you can into the bag of holding. You'll arrange for Shadow to like kind of dump it out there. Like a lot of little like things of oil will come flying down, kind of break apart there. There certainly will be a lot of like chaos going on there. And Calder, you line up your shot, kind of looking for an area, seeing where someone like obviously like got hit by oil or something. Take the shot, and then there's just this as fire kind of bursts up there as chaos erupts onto one of the ships. As that ship is under chaos and kind of distracted and kind of stuff's going on, the other two will make for the shore and will engage your troops. Okay, so I wanted to play this pretty simply here, just as a little like encounter. You have basically your two groups worth of your group, and they have 2 groups worth of their group. They have probably fresher troops, but less numbers. Why don't you have one of you each give me a roll for one of the groups, and then I want one of you to represent your group and make an attack from your character, because you guys might turn the tide of battle. And then I will make some dice rolls for them. We'll keep it a kind of a simple little encounter here and then see how well it goes.
Are we rolling just flat
Best attack
20s?
bonus. So.
Yeah. Yes. Why don't you roll for your group's attacks? We'll say plus your level. So d20 plus your level if you're rolling for one of the groups.
+6.
Yeah. And then one of you, who's volunteering to make the attack roll on your team to represent your team's efforts to help the battle?
Well, you have I think Calder has the best attack roll.
So we're so 1d20. One of us is rolling for the enemy. One of us is rolling for the allies.
No, I'll be
No,
rolling
no.
for the enemies. You're rolling
Okay,
for
we're
basically.
rolling
I split your group into like 2 sections of 50 troops,
Okay.
to represent them, and then
2
like
of us will roll a d20 +6, and one of us will roll for our group
Yeah.
with their regular attack bonus.
and I'll roll 2 d20s for them, but I'll roll that after yours and see what they roll.
Yeah, I have the best attack, I think.
Yeah.
Dang it. Double brackets. There
An
we go.
18. Okay. 22. Okay.
Should do regular strike then? And
Yeah,
plus
just do a
17?
regular shot. Just do one regular shot. We'll see what you roll.
Yeah.
A 30. All right, I'm gonna roll some dice here and see what I roll. I got a 28, a 20 on the first one, and a 8 on the. So, here's how it's going to go. Because you did take out one of the boats, this helps a lot. But the battle that will go underway while the rest of the people are basically evacuating will be fairly fierce. While, it does seem as though you can get some grounds on it. Certainly speaking, you don't necessarily have the greatest seasoned troops. You guys can give support, taking out key individuals here and there, firing off spells as your troops are kind of like doing it. But yeah, you will lose a chunk of numbers of your troops. And I'll tell you, I'm not going to have this roll. The other ship will eventually show up. You'll be in a shape that you can just take them out at that point in time, because
A lot of them would have taken fire damage.
Yeah. They got a 20 and an 8 on their rolls. The 8 wasn't great. Your 18 and 22, pretty good rolls. So it's pretty solid. But they did manage to get some damage in on you. It was a good plan, and you managed to fend off the boats. You can leave them probably here on this shore because it's kind of hard to retrieve them, honestly.
Can't give them a barrel, sorry.
The remaining citizens will be finished their evacuation. Bringing up the rear with a small guard that did not accompany everybody is, of course, your Dwarven Association, Tolan, who will come meet up with you as you're kind of taking stock of your troops, and having them recover as best you can. You've definitely, I'd say you probably lost about a third of your troops in that fight. Still a significant number, judging you don't have a lot. Good work. Sneaky bastards. Well, you lot got us over here. What's the plan?
To the capital, I guess.
Yep, to the capital.
All right. The march
They need to be
will
warned.
begin. As you'll begin marching forward towards the capital. Battle will fade into the distance as a column of people will begin marching to the south. It will not be a very easy march. You have 5,000 people, and honestly speaking, you don't have a lot of supplies. You probably gathered enough to maybe last the capital, but it's gonna be a hard journey no matter what.
Rationing.
Yeah. It's a tough journey, to say the least. But it'll be a safe journey. You're across the bridge. What's going to happen to Birchling is fading into distance. Will they win the battle? Will they hold out? You don't know. You may never know. Somber walk forward, certainly speaking. But you're alive, and you've escaped. There's a big old river between you and the enemy army, and at least for now, you've won. As you're walking them, Jonas will eventually approach you. But I can leave that for now. If there's something you guys want to figure out, discuss what your plans are, I turn it to you. You have days of travel. Probably with this column, it's going to be at least a week's worth of overland travel to get this column to the south, if not a little longer. I'm giving a rough estimation.
I will catch you guys up on what happened. In my vision.
Oh yeah. Okay, I was all like,
Yeah, but
what happened when?
yeah,
Yeah,
last
in my vision,
He's tweaking
And
out with the book.
that we need to find this long lost temple.
Right.
It may be the only way we can save what's left of the people.
Well, I guess that's something.
Is there any indication of where this might be? Any clues? Is there like a conveniently placed map somewhere we can find?
I don't think I had gleaned anything yet.
You kinda
that.
had, Umbrin.
Okay.
I did say you generally had an idea of the direction.
Right.
You have like a feeling, a pull coming from a direction, as almost just like
Yeah.
that's basically what it is.
I have a general feeling of where it is, but nothing exact. It may take us some time. I think we need to get to the capital, warn them, get these people to some safety for now, and then venture back out. But I think time is of the essence.
Jonas is going to approach you a lot as you're kind of marching, kind of take a step up and be like, "Hey, thank you for all your help. Done great. Troops are in good spirits even after everything has happened, and the marching line's going well. Something up with the somber attitude?"
I mean, we left a lot of people behind to probably die.
I don't think it's probably. I think they're dead completely. Just there was no way.
Some may have escaped. Not many, but there could have been some.
Oh, because they're technically defending right now, but...
Well, depending on how long this has been.
It'll last a few more. It'll last a lot longer. Otherwise, we'd have people at our heels already.
Well, they were going to blow up the bridge. It would take time for even the enemy to get, across the water.
True. I doubt they're dead already.
One can only hope.
Regardless,
How many days to the capital?
I said at least a week of journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's like on a normal estimate. With this line of 5,000, it might take longer, honestly, like maybe like a week and a half. I mean, if any problems happen, maybe 2 weeks at most, I would say. So, like, let's give a rest estimation a week and a half, like 10 days of journeying with the 5,000 column of people who have. You probably have enough supplies with rationing for that long. Any longer would start causing issues.
I mean, we can also send some soldiers out to go hunting occasionally.
Yeah, I mean...
It would help.
Yeah, and I would be using... after the first night's rest, I would be using Wanderer's Guide, which... Let me move it over...
Yeah, that just makes it easier to travel.
Well, that one... No, Wanderer's Guide's different. That one I haven't used yet. This is I call upon a guide. You call upon the Beyond to guide you. When you cast a spell, choose a destination. You receive an inspired route to the destination, and allowing you and your allies to travel overland with reduced movement penalty for given terrain by half the duration, as long as you don't deviate from the inspire route. This doesn't have any effect on movement during the encounter, and on effect during encounters. If you use this ability again before the duration is over, the effect ends and yeah. So basically, I find the quickest route. And
I'm
it
going to
lasts
tell
all day.
you, probably you cannot take this line over the quickest route. You're probably gonna have to take the roads. Because as much as
'cause the
you can take you through like quick routes, that's like through forests and stuff, like on paths and things. A column of 5,000 people won't really work for that. It's good for your team, not good for, you know, a massive amount of refugees. Unfortunately. What are our plans when we get to the capital? Avanswell is still a ways away, and they're perhaps ready for our warning. Should we send some people ahead? I can probably get together a small group of soldiers that are in good enough conditions to run ahead.
That might be for the best, just so they can prepare as much as give them as much time to prepare as possible.
Okay.
You don't know how far behind the enemy will be.
True. We don't know how long they're going to be delayed. We can hope for quite a while, but
I also want to prepare a letter giving a basic explanation of that our group needs to find a temple that has been lost. It may be the only hope to save our people.
What do you mean?
I had some divine inspiration.
Apparently, there may be some sort of remnant of divine being which can be used to save people.
It's all very esoteric.
This world
You have a lead on this?
is not going to be saved by fighting the enemy.
Lead is a strong word.
Apparently, also, the Dreadlord is using a remnant of a divine being to give him power.
That explains a lot.
I think even more of a reason not to fuck with him.
This world is going to be his no matter what. This is a way to somewhere else that could provide safety for our people.
What do you mean?
If we find this temple and gather everyone that we can there, I believe we'll be transported somewhere else.
I don't think it was gathering people at the temple. The temple is where we can get the thing, and then wherever we bring it, that's where we can save people or something like that.
Let me double check my notes. I thought that there was...
I will tell you,
that was
Wyrm is
actually
active
at the
on that
temple.
one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. You were told wherever you use it, it will act.
Okay. I'm sorry. I misremembered.
No, that's okay. What would you
We can
need
bring
me
it to
do?
the capital. See if there is any information at the capital on any...
I don't think
lost
anything on that kind of
temples.
stuff would be very easily found. There's too many ruins across the country. I mean, I'm sure you're, well... he'll kind of towards Talas. We're aware, as we've always been here our entire lives. Calder, I'm not sure where you've been, but I know Ixbanor, you and Umbrin are not naturally from this region. This place is littered with old ruins. Pointing out one different from another, nearly impossible. Not that I can't say you couldn't find something that would hint you at what you're looking for. Might be a wild goose chase there. What is your plan then? Where are we assembling everybody? What would happen?
I guess the capital would be the safest place.
Is it? There might be something safer. I might be aware of something. Look.
If you have a
Say what?
suggestion, I'm willing to hear it.
Though I myself don't have any kind of titles. Cousin of mine is a baron. Doesn't say much about that entire thing, but with him and a couple of his merchant friends have abandoned the capital already. They went east, the last city. I don't know what's been going on, but I know they brought with them a few years ago a lot of money to their place. Castle Eggle.
Say that again? Or spell
Castle.
it, or type it?
Englewood?
Egglewin.
Egwin.
Egglewin.
Egglewin. Where is it located?
At the entrance to the eastern continent. The ass end of the world. You know as good as I, probably people like us, we could head east. We could dive into that savage land. We'd find a way to survive. These people, I haven't wanted to abandon them. There's no civilization out that way. Just monsters. It's the farthest from any kind of civilization. From what I can recall from history, current ruler's ancestor defeated the last of the great orc tribe leaders and drove those that would fight against him into the eastern wilds to never return. No offense, Talas. I understand, your people have how long history of not the greatest treatment by mine. By the rest of us here. Paizo, kind of give a head shake and be like, things have changed. I understand. I'm not going to say it's the safest place, but if we had a run, it's a place to run to. I don't know if it could carry all these people, or whoever's at the capital. I don't even know if we could get everybody to go that way.
It's a plan. It may be our one last chance if it comes to that. I don't know how long it's going to take us to find this ancient temple.
I mean, if it's that defendable, a fallback plan should definitely be made. Don't tell me we're gonna have to convince these asshats to let us into their castle.
That one? Well, if we bring the king, then no. I don't think the Duke would refuse us, theoretically. We should grab Tolan and talk to him about this. He has connections with the current Grand Thane of the Dwarfs, I believe. That might be an inn.
Talk to who?
The Grand Thane. You should really talk to some of these people. Tolan. He served the old Grand Thane. Had a chance to chat him up. Apparently, his two sons managed to escape when the Dwarven kingdoms fell. Vanelands were destroyed.
Who's Tolan? That name rings a bell, but I don't remember.
The Dwarven commander?
Tolan Ox. Okay, that's because I kept writing him down as Ox. Okay.
Onyx-Beard? Yeah, Tolan Onyx-Beard.
Onyx-Beard, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, who is that? I remember the name. Okay.
Mhm.
So you said he was the nephew of the Grand Thane?
No. Tolan served the Grand Thane. And was one
Okay.
of his generals, basically. Currently, the Grand Thane's 2 sons escaped, so one of them would at least be crowned current. They most likely would both be in the capital.
So is the Grand Thane the one currently ruling Avanswell?
No. The Grand Thane was the ruler of the Grand Thane lands of the dwarfs. Basically,
okay.
a king in exile.
Okay. But he's the one who might be able to get us into the castle. Okay.
Tolan would probably be able to approach the Grand Thane. The Grand Thane could talk to your king. Very easy. Or the king of the
got it.
the king of the Wardlands. King Nathaniel Sentry. I'll put his name here in chat, because you would definitely know his name. I can also give you the current Grand Thane's name, because you would probably know that one, too.
I've been around a while. I probably would have known. I probably would have heard it.
I mean, like, the current king's name is easy one. King Nathaniel Sentry, king of the ruler of Avanswell. And honestly speaking, like, knowing the basic information, it's the current Grand Thane is Varys Rockhammer. Ixbanor, you would also be aware of another leader. Might not talk to you, but you know they would be there. You do know the last descendant of the High King of Skerthian, the Elven Kingdoms, is still alive. And he was already living out this way when the Elven Kingdoms fell. So, yeah, he basically wasn't going to take rulership, but everybody else died. So,
But also his kingdom disappeared, so, you know.
yeah, again, another king in exile. The only thing you would probably know about him is he's a bard and left to pursue music. You know, before your kingdom falls and you become royalty. That old chestnut. Again, these are probably the 3 major players that are in Avanswell right now. Because again, as much as a lot of kingdoms are fallen, the elves had a lot of respect in the west. They probably have a lot of
Did you say-
respect here too.
And did you say both of the Thane's sons are missing, or just one?
No, both are alive. You only know about Barris by name because he's the current Grand Thane. He's the one who's taken over.
Yeah, I thought Jonas said that they were missing. Okay,
No,
I
they
guess
both escaped, is what I said.
Oh, escaped. Okay.
Yeah. You do not know who you know the other son exists, but you don't know who he is, so you don't know a lot about him. That's not something you've managed to pick up. So, I will pose a question for you now as we end today's session. You have a couple of choices. One, you could follow Joe's feeling, hope to get lucky. You might. You might have some trouble, might find it. You could head to Avanswell and try to find some information there. Might help you with that feeling, narrow it down. Might not find something, might find something. Those are first of your 2 choices. If you go to Avanswell, you have to make the choice of who you want to talk to try to arrange things. Because not only are you going to try to get that information, you guys, basically it's you, Tholen, you four, Tholen, and Jonas, who are in charge of this group of refugees. You're gonna have to do the talking between the six of you. Yeah. Granted, if you guys depart now, you can ask Tholen and Jonas to take care of things in your absence. I will just go through whatever their best of their abilities are, which they have some decent abilities. But it depends on how much you want to get involved with trying to organize everything here too. I'm gonna leave that as an option. We can come to a decision, kind of. I can plan for both of these things. I can get together some stuff for Avanswell in the meantime, or your adventuring time. And maybe during the week you can let me know which one you guys want to kind of do. Or do you want to kind of make a decision now? Up to you. I'm fine either way.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think we need to carry out bringing these guys to the capital, bare minimum. While we're there, we might as well research for the place, see if we can find out more about where this place might be. We can set Tholen on potentially bringing this to the Grand Thane while we head out after that. And then when we get back, we can deal with whatever the heck quest we probably have to make that happen.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Also, because you would know that. I'll just give you the last name there too, because you probably know the name. Prince Alandrin Lorison is the current in line for the High King position of the Elves. Just as I don't, it might not matter, might not come up, but basically it was like a council of kings that ruled over the Elven Kingdom, and there was one that was usually like the top one, but yeah, the High Prince. They were all called, they were they're Elven princes, which could also be princesses, which is, again, it was just a title, prince, rather than, specific gender, and there was a High Prince that was ruled. So he's the current High Prince, but he might be the only one in existence anyway. Good for him. But yes. Those are the three major plans.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll
People are okay with that as a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head to the city for now. Maybe get some information. I will say, keep in mind, you might have to get involved with politics if you show up there. So just keep that in mind. Be ready for that.
Figure. I mean, that's the thing. I kind of figured.
Because again,
I mean, it was inevitable.
You guys know what happened. And as I said, there's 6 of you in charge. You're 4 of them.
Yeah. I mean, again, I wouldn't mind actually stretching I picked a bunch of social skills. Literally, I think the deception I rolled today was like the 3rd time I used them.
There definitely might be some things involved, and we'll see how that goes. So that'll be fun. Heading to a little bit of a different kind of aspect of the story here, arriving at Avanswell and trying to give warning, organize people, make some plans. Okay. So
I also have 2 weeks of crafting to look into.
I mean,
we're on the road for 2 weeks.
And
Yes.
we're leveling.
Congratulations, you are leveling. We'll kind of just because I really do want to make sure I do this, keep in mind what you're getting with your level, and just next time at the beginning, when we discuss what's going on with your characters, just give like a little brief summary of what you gained when you leveled, I think that's a thing that I want to do more of that I keep forgetting to do, because I forget to do things that I thought were a good idea, kind of helping with people that dive in here a little bit with the game mechanics and stuff like that, getting an idea of it just more from just watching what's going on. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us. That was a very interesting one. But hey, rescued a bunch of people. There's less than 7,000 people now. Or wait, how many say you got out? We got out.
We got out 5,000 was what we tried to get out. Some did die, but
yeah. So yeah,
but not too many based on descriptions.
It was not the worst amount of people that died. I mean, maybe like overall after everything, even for all the little battles, maybe a couple hundred people passed away. Still pretty awful. But judging how many people you got out, pretty successful overall.
Yeah.
Pretty successful rescue of a lot of refugees. I usually assume right now, because no one's ever said anything, that it's Wyrm that wants to give the shout out, so I will turn it over to Wyrm for their shout out before I give my stuff to end the day.
Yep, I'm DiamondWyrm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWyrm or at DiamondWyrm on Twitter and Blue Sky, or DiamondWyrm9234 on Twitter. Nope, on YouTube. And yeah, next stream will be Friday when this guy streams.
Cool. Yeah, we'll be doing some gaming. I think
Grounded this week.
back to Grounded. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely want to. Not that I want to visit Grounded 2 anytime soon, because I'd rather be much further in along in early access. But
yeah,
with that out, I
agree.
do want to kind of like get us through Grounded. Though it has been just fun effing around in that game. Honestly, it's a good F around kind of survival game. Which unfortunately some aren't like that. Myself, I'll be back tomorrow for a little bit of tabletop, maybe a little bit of Stellaris. We are maybe approaching the end of that playthrough. I'm not going to maybe do a full playthrough of that. We'll discuss it. But definitely check out the tabletop stuff tomorrow. I'll do a little bit more gaming streaming on Friday, and of course the stuff in the evening with Wyrm and Blaze. Just check out Discussing Tabletop. Saturday's 6. Talk about some news things, little podcasting thing there. And of course, remember to come back next week for more adventures, where we've gotten to an entirely another city, where there's an entirely another set of things that are going to happen there. All kinds of things, some social stuff. These guys have been out in the thick of things, in the wild, in the dirt, in the muck, and they're finally like in this like bastion of civilization. It's going to be vastly different for all of them. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I hope we all had a wonderful time, enjoyed the show, and until next time, I'm going to say to all of you out there, a farewell, goodbye.